Yeah, we have a condition. So today I'm going to break one of my rules of video production. Normally I like to keep my videos evergreen, meaning you can pull them up at any time of the year and, get some sort of payout for it. When I see a seasonal video like Christmas in June, I don't want to watch it in June. I have no interest in it. I certainly have no interest in nutcrackers in June. Okay, so now this channel, it's rattling around the garage. What the hell? What am I doing? Okay, let me tell you. I want to make an Iron Man Mark I Nutcracker. That's what I want to do. I like the Avengers. I'm really sorry the MCU has gone where it has, but things happen. Okay. So I always thought it'd be really fun to make some Avenger nutcrackers. Well, I'm going to do some Avenger nutcrackers here pretty soon, but I want to start with my first one. I want to start with something simple. So I picked up this Nutcracker blank from Michaels. It's a nice, short, stout little guy. And I'm going to see if I can make him into some sort of passable Mark I Iron Man. I have no idea how it's going to turn out, but that's half the fun. So, of course, the first thing I need to do is find some reference pictures. Now, I have this tendency of, the saying, if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. I tend to overdo things. So I need to remember that this is a nutcracker that is like really, really low fidelity. So I don't need to be super accurate. Still, I'd like to make sure that I have at least the main aspects of the Mark I suit in play. I'm sorry, but if I have to listen to this music for 20 minutes, I'm going to stick an ice pick through my ears. Let's mix this up a little bit. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how the head is going. So I think we're good there. And I've repositioned the arms, so I like that. The issue I'm having now, though, is the shoulders. Now, if we look at the reference pictures, we see that the shoulders are kind of like elbows of a pipe or something like that. And I was trying to figure out, well, how am I going to do that? Now, I tried gluing together some of the tongue depressors and then putting, wood filler on it to think, well, maybe I'll carve that out with sandpaper. That just turned out to be a complete and total mess. It was pointless. And I thought, well, maybe I'll cut some pieces of wood. I don't know. But then it occurred to me, they look like elbows of a pipe. They make those things. So I went off to Home Depot and I bought some elbows, some copper elbows here. And my plan is to kind of measure those out, figure out where they need to be, take a hacksaw to them, maybe break them, do whatever I need to do to make them look right, stick them on, and we should be good. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is install the arc reactor. And yes, I've actually got an arc reactor. My wife found this on Amazon, I guess it was. Just this tiny little, it actually looks like an arc reactor, doesn't it? And yeah, it's an LED light. So you go ahead and turn it on. There you go. This thing is freaking custom made for this Nutcracker. So what I'm going to do is install it behind this little bead, because the bead kind of gives this light a real arc reactor look and feel. I'll set the bead in a grommet here so that I can install it. But now here's the thing. I need to be able to access the light. It's a Nutcracker, right? So I can turn it on and off, which means I am going to install a separate breastplate on this thing that I can access, take it off, put it on, that sort of thing. And that way I can use the arc reactor. Okay, I'm going to just say, getting this breastplate to marry up properly has been a royal pain in the ass. And it's still not exactly where I want it. I'm going to make one small tweak, although every single tweak I make ends up throwing the whole thing off. Anyway, I'm pretty darn close. I've got the magnet set there, so that just kind of clicks into place. I like that. So the next step, as I'm working on that, is to kind of put on the accoutrement. You know, I want to put on the, the drive belts on the legs, and I need to do the back, put stuff on there. He has some sort of canister on the back and canister there on his right arm. So I'll be doing those things next. And then we're going to start painting. Okay, we're looking pretty good. Of course, it doesn't look canon by any measure. I can only use what I have. And again, remember, this is a low fidelity nutcracker. It's not exact. So the next step now is painting. I'm going to give it a primer, and that will allow me to see what still needs some work and so forth. We've got so many colors and textures now that I can't really get a good feel for where it stands. I'll probably do a little mudding after that, and then the real paint. So here we go. And there he is in his full Iron Man Mark I glory. Holy smoke. I'll tell you what, I'm really pleased with how this turned out. I mean, I went into it having no idea how to approach it, let alone kind of make my vision come to life. But damn, I'm pretty happy with it, clearly. And when you think this is how he started out, I mean, that's pretty cool, right? To turn this into that. It was a lot of work. It was an awful lot of work. It took about 4.5 weeks and over 30 hours. Remember what I said at the beginning of this video? Start with something simple. Something simple. Simple. It wasn't simple. Still, I mean, no arguing with the results. So I'm really happy with it. Hey, thanks for joining me on this journey. We'll talk again soon. Yeah.